Good morning. This is want to talk a little bit about the rotors that I have on the Snapmaker 2.0. About 4 years ago, a gentleman named Ronan, goes by that name, developed this and shared it with the Snapmaker community, and I jumped on and bought the stuff. Then I had a stroke, and it took me 2 years before I could even feel comfortable to solder anything again. But I got a few things made up. Here's a partial one. Here's another board that I got going. The biggest thing was this the black thing here. Cost $10 a piece, so I bought a few, and just so I could make a few spare boards. He made another module that I've got this far, but I haven't followed through and put the cables and all that on it, and so you can make other laser beds or CNC beds with the older modules. Here's one module that I have. I went and changed it a little bit. I put in brass set screws so I wouldn't have to have the nuts in there. I tightened and changed a few things, but he really did an awesome job on his design, and it really shows in his work that he did and how well it goes. Just trying to make things fit for me. Sometimes my hands don't work the way they should, and it's kind of hard. But in the meantime, last winter I was thumbing through things, and I seen the gentleman by name of Michael with the Artesian. He developed a 5th axis, and he was asking for people to help him and everything, and I got all excited. He says, "Hey, yeah, I'll be there, I'll help you." And then all of a sudden they found out he's serious, and I don't know anything about coding. I don't know a lot. I can build things, but as far as the groundwork, like I put this together via the video that Ronan made, but I could not build it myself. I don't have the intelligence or the skill work or anything of that nature, but I can assemble it, and that with a few friends to get the voltages right on the modules, we made it work. But anyway, he got me all excited about the 5th axis, and then when I seen what it entailed and how far below the grade I was in the learning curve, it scared me. And then this spring, about a couple months ago, he started posting videos, and it got me excited again. So I started talking to him because I didn't see anyone else, and I developed, because I just have a 2.0 Snapmaker, and I just wanted to see if I could make it work. And we're still working on the coding and a few things like that, and he's busy with his life, I'm busy with mine, so communication, touch base about once a month, and we go from there. But this will rotate all the way around, and it is kind of fun. It's fun I went through about 15 to 20 rolls of filament just trying to come up with design. I mean, to print it good, I had to make 2 sets so I could get a good face. And so, but my idea is once I get a workable model, I want to send this part out to PCBWay or something and have them make that. Or even these parts here, so they're made out of aluminum, where I'd have trouble trying to put them together. And anyway, so the one thing that I have with this is that in here, I just built this thinking, yeah, I'll build it, but I wasn't watching. Michael pointed out that so this part here is, I take that through, and then when it rotates it, this part here, right here, will want to touch if I have it closer. I mean, they'd have to come up with the model, so I'd either have to me, I don't know much about CNC rotaries, but I imagine this turns so I could get it from either way side. But I'd have to make some adjustments for this motor here, or get a longer belt. Right now it's 2.5 inches, or about 60 something millimeters from this point to this point, and so that's a pretty good sized piece you can put on here to make. And I'm just, like I say, I don't know a lot about what I'm going to do with all this when I'm done, but it would be nice to have. And let's see. So that rotates around, but like I say, the problem I'm going to have is from this point to that point, and so right now it's a work in progress and I'm learning about it, and it seems like every time I print this I'm changing my design a little bit here, a little bit there. I went and so in this, I got a bearing in there because I wanted that to be tight. And the only method I thought of it at the time, takes a while to unroll the threads, was to, I have that sitting there with this bearing sitting in there and tighten that so it stays tight and it has something to rotate on. There might be a better method out there, but I had these bearings on hand and this is what I used. Anyway, that's kind of a fun little thing, and like I say, I got these extra wires here, so this little board, it could be back here, it can be anywhere. I mean, I just gotta have enough room so it can rotate back and forth. But with that, I was thinking one time of having a hole in here and put a contact points and having these wires touch here and go through this rod and come out here and with another set of wires. But that's yet to be seen if I'm going to do that or not. Anyway, just my idea. Thank you much.